Good morning, everyone. So let's try the solar panels again. Let's see if they manage to get installed today. Fingers crossed. So one problem I'm possibly going to have with the solar panels being installed is the fish. Now, solar panels are a wonderful thing, but the power's going to have to be turned off for a period of time, which I'm not sure how long it's going to be. Could be 4 to 5 hours, and that could be a disaster for the fish. The fish, because of the high stocking density of the fish, although they are still quite small, there are 200 fish in that fish tank, and they need the water to be aerated at all times, or they can have significant aeration issues. Now at the moment, with the mains power being on, they've got water being dumped from the 6 beds, from the 6 garden beds. Plus they've also got their own filtration system and pump going into their fish tank. So as a solution, hopefully the sun will be out soon and we'll start using the aerator will start, but the venturis will be finished, will be stopped. So I've got that little solar pump going, so that one's connected. That one has got a little battery. And the panels are over there, but I've got another system to set up. To hopefully provide enough aeration for these fish so that we won't have any problems. So yeah, I better get into it. So theoretically, this should float on the top of the surface. There's the little pump. It does have little suction caps at the bottom, so if it doesn't work, I've got other options. This connects to that, which then connects to that solar panel over there, the big one. And theoretically, it should actually pump water around the system. Although it's only going to pump it around the actual fish tank, but that's okay because it's not going to be for that long, and the aeration will start again once the main power's back on. So yes, so at the moment I'm hoping that light means that this little guy's charging. So yeah, anyway, I'll be back soon. Okay, so I've got everything plugged in. Now that particular attachment may not work so well. I might try, because this comes up a little bit more. Yeah, that doesn't make it any better. Maybe going down a bit more. Anyway, it's pretty, but I'm not sure that that's creating a lot of aeration in the water. It may be. It's creating movement in the water, so that's a good thing. I might try the other attachment. So I tried taking that little attachment off, and all I succeeded in doing was getting my lid wet. So it was creating a fair bit of water movement, but I'm actually hoping that this is going to work quite well the way it is. So I'm not going to swap it out. And hubby's setting up the generator anyway, so fishies should be all good. Anyway, I'll be back later to show you the progress. But I'm happy I've got my pump set up anyway. So I'm going to turn it off for now. So it's on timer, so it stops and starts. So when they actually turn the power off, I will take the timer off and go from there. But yeah, anyway, I'll turn that off for now and let the battery charge. I'll be back soon. The little space we thought the inverter was going to go is not going to work. It's going to have to go up there, possibly. So we now have progress on our solar installation. We have our inverter hooked up and we have solar panels on the roof. Not that you can see it from in here. I'll go out there in a little while and show you. But yeah, so they've put that backing board up. The inverter's there. It's not connected to the Wi-Fi yet because my Wi-Fi wasn't extending out this far when they put it in. I've now set up a Wi-Fi extender and that is now extending out here. So we have progress. Yay! We've still got to wait for the meter box to be done to set that up. So yeah, we'll be back. Okay, so that's from the back of the shed. You can't see a huge amount there, can you? Let's go around the side a bit and see what we can see. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Although we still haven't got the inverter set up out the front yet. Not the inverter. The meter box still isn't connected yet, so it's not actually generating any power at the moment that we are able to use. But we have solar panels. Let's have a look from the front. Look at that! Solar panels! Yay! Our house faces the southerly direction, which means this side of the house is actually in the shade, which is why the solar panels are facing that way and not the other way around. So yes, very exciting. Although, as I said, still waiting for the meter box, which is all the way down there, to get connected up. So I've got to wait for Energex to do that. And there's, I don't know if you can see the guy in the high-vis shirt over there at the moment. He's working on the board at the moment. But yes, very exciting. Although at the moment I'm arguing with the SunGrow app, trying to get the inverter to connect to my Wi-Fi. Not having a lot of luck. Getting frustrating. Anyway, I'll go back to it. That's why I decided to do a video of this, so it would give me a bit of a distraction from that. Reset the brain. Let me think clear again. I'll be back. Oh no, potential disaster may have struck. Totally forgot about the incubator with the power going off. I'll have to check it tomorrow and hopefully the incubator will be okay. The guys have said that they're only going to be having the power off for 5 minutes, but it's been about 5 minutes now. So hopefully it's holding its heat nicely. Hope it'll be okay. I'll have to check it tomorrow. So I'm not sure how long this was off for, but the temperature has dropped down way too far. We've decided to put the generator on. So at least we've got the incubator and the fridges and freezers connected to the generator and the aquaponics. So not sure how much longer the power is going to be off for. He said it was only going to be off for 5 minutes, but like his original plan was 4 to 5 hours. Then it got changed to 2 to 3 hours. Then he said, oh, I should be able to do it in 5 minutes in 2 lots. And the power's been off for at least 10 minutes. So actually I think it's closer to 15 minutes. So I'm hoping the temperature gets back up on this quickly. And I wish we'd put the generator on earlier. But we'll check these eggs tomorrow and see if they're okay. It's day 14 at the moment, so day 15 is a good day to candle the eggs. I have candled them a couple of times and seen little things moving inside, which was really exciting. The boys thought it was fantastic. But yeah, anyway, the solar system is still getting installed and they're doing the power box at the moment, so doing the meter box. We'll be back with more updates. Would you believe it? The generator's been on for 2 minutes and the power comes back on. Oh my goodness! Don't know if you can see that or not, but that vehicle over there, he was the one, well, both of these vehicles were actually doing the posts, and that one out the front, it's stuck. It's gotten bogged in our paddock. That's the one problem with the paddock being so wet and soggy. Oh no! They were hoping we had a tractor to be able to get it out. We don't have a tractor. Not sure what the solution on this one is. Have a great one. I'll be back soon with a further update. Okay, so the workmen have gotten out. I thought I'd go for a wander and have a look at how much damage was done to the paddock by him driving over it. Of course, drove over a nice big tuft of grass, but hey, it's all good. Yes, and it seems that although it's interesting, he's driven around the place all over the place, hasn't he? Oh, that's some squishy ground there. But it would seem that, so we have our solar panels are on, the inverter is connected, but we are not connected to the grid. And because we are not connected to the grid, now this is something really interesting. It's quite firm here, but when I stand, like when I stand where the tyres were, it's really squishy. That's kind of fascinating. So it's a big four-wheel drive. It's quite funny that he got himself stuck. Gavin had to get our car ramps to put underneath the tyres. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, can you see over there? Oh, the boys are running up and down the driveway. And at the moment, that is where the big one is. And that is where the little one is. And that is why he's crying. Because he can't keep up with the big one. Oh dear. Oh dear, it's a tough life when you can't keep up with your big brother. But yeah, it's interesting, even up here. It's quite squishy where the tyre marks are, but quite firm in the other spots. Just a little bit of interesting trivia. We really do have quite interesting ground. And these paddocks are looking a lot better now that they've had some rain. But it's really unfortunate. The goats do not like, they don't really like this grass. And the cows and the horses didn't eat it either. So yes, got my gumboots on. Oh, looks like he tried to get stuck there too. That's not where he got stuck though. It's a bit of a hike up the front of the property. Wow. He must have been spinning his wheels all along here. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there's a big hole in my property. I should turn it into a dam. Oh, that was a very squishy bit. I'm sinking. Oh my goodness. Well, he did get himself royally stuck, didn't he? So yes, Gavin had to put the car ramp, so you can see the imprint there from where the car ramp went. And the imprint there. And this guy was in a four-wheel drive. But the ridiculous part is, apparently he was just flooring it. So he just slammed his foot on the accelerator. Not that I'd have any clue how to get out of that sort of mess. And that wasn't even where he was sitting. Because the meter box is over here. That's obviously a much softer spot in the property. Well, it must be. For him to have gotten stuck there. Oop, that was a squishy spot. Oh, foot sunk there. Some spots are really squishy, other spots not so much. But let's have a look at the meter box. So the meter box has been upgraded, but it's still not connected to the grid yet, apparently. Or something along those lines. And apparently it could be anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks before they actually come and organise the proper grid connection. So let's check it out, let's check it out. So now it's got a big PV there. There we go. There she is. That's what's been done so far. So I'd say that's the new meter, I guess. I don't really know. But Energex or somebody have got to come out and sort that out. And now I've got to go all the way back to the house. But I'm not going to make you come with me for that journey. Okay, so we now have the solar panels on the roof of the shed, the inverter set up, the meter box has been upgraded, but it is not connected to the network yet, so we're not uploading any power onto the grid, and our inverter's basically off. But I've uploaded the iSolar Cloud app, which is the app from SunGrow, and I've gone to try and add a plant, so it selects it's residential and it's PV, and I can't get past here, and I suspect it's actually because, well, I have actually gone on and scanned the QR code on the little dongle that's on the inverter and got that part connected and got to the part where it said swap over to your network, and it won't actually connect. But I suspect that's because the inverter's not actually turned on properly. It is getting power generated to it, but it's not actually connected properly, and we need to wait until our service provider comes out and sets up the meter properly before that happens, and that could be another 2 days to 2 weeks. So the saga of installing our solar system continues. We've been trying to get this done for 6 months, and it's, oh my goodness. Anyway, remember to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little notification bell so you can be kept up to date with what's happening in the latest in the solar saga. Anyway, you have a great one. But the long and the short of it is, today the fish survived beautifully, having the power turned off. All the backup aeration that I had set up worked beautifully. The power was off long enough so that we set the generator up so that the incubator was fine, and just as we got it set up, the power came back on. And I've checked the eggs tonight, and I'll leave a link to that video. All of the chicks that I checked, the eggs that I checked, seem to have lovely moving eggs, so lovely moving chicks, so I'm really pleased with that. And we just got to wait and see now. Anyway, you have a great one. Bless you.